So hi, I'm Rebecca Goodwin and I am the administrator for BASE UK, which is an amazing agricultural organisation all to do with regenerative agriculture. We have members countrywide, nationwide I should say, and we're here today at Diddly Squat looking at the plots to to find out where we're going to be set up for next year's cereals event. We're going to be running the cereals regen stage as we did this year, which is going to be about regenerative agriculture, which will include soil health, livestock integration and all sorts of other interesting things. So with me today is James Warne, who's a BASE member who has very kindly come along with me to Diddly Squat Farm.
Hello, yes, as Rebecca says, my name's James Warne. I am a consultant for Soil First Farming. We are a company which promotes regen and conservation agriculture practices throughout the UK. For those of you that don't know, regen is all about the soil, regenerating the soil, trying to bring life and carbon back into the soil. And it revolves around 5 basic principles, which are minimal soil disturbance, diversity, keeping the soil covered, keeping roots in the ground at all times, and reintegrating livestock into the rotation where possible. So we're here at the 2026 cereals site at Diddly Squat Farm. One of the main ideas behind cereals for 2026 is trying to promote the ideas of regen agriculture. In doing so, here on this site here, they have had a herbal lay in the field for the last 2 years in an effort to try and improve the soil's health. That herbal lay has now been destroyed and incorporated back into the soil, bringing with it some more carbon into the soil to promote the biodiversity and the biology within the soil, which will hopefully then allow the soil to regenerate ever so slightly as part of a number of series of practices. So in my experience, a lot of my customers find that by moving to a more regenerative approach, they can reduce their cultivations, input costs, they can reduce their variable costs for their cropping, and alongside that, they can then produce crops a bit more profitably, which will help in this current climate whereby we've got diminishing commodity prices, diminishing government support. And that is one of the reasons why BASE was originally set up, I believe, Rebecca, back in 2012, to allow a network of support and knowledge exchange between farmers with these approaches. So with cereals being at Diddly Squat on top of the Cotswolds just outside Chipping Norton this year, it's on a much heavier soil site than it would normally be. And that's going to present some challenges to the team at cereals. We've got a very high stone content, we've got very shallow soil, and alongside that we've probably got some soil which has been very heavily worked in recent years by the previous cropping, and that is going to present a lot of challenges to the guys trying to produce their crops here on the cereals trial site. And it'll be great to see how the crops develop in those circumstances.
And BASE UK will be popping over every so often to give updates on the progress of what's going on here. Look forward to doing that.